Hey guys, what's up? This is me, Jay, and welcome back to another video for Recklessly Safe. In this video, we're going to be changing out the air filter. What you're going to be needing is, of course, the air filter, some rubber gloves, and of course, one of these tools to help loosen up the clamps. Now, in my case, this is a 2003 Buick Lesabre. Now, you don't necessarily need this tool right here, this cordless drill, only if you have it at your disposal, but any flathead screwdriver will do the job. But I decided to bring this out just because it was more convenient. It's going to be faster. The rule of thumb is when it comes to changing your air filter, you always want to inspect the air filter every time you have an oil change. If, of course, if it's not clogged up, there's not a lot of dust, a lot of dirt. Now, first thing you got to do, of course, is pop the hood. In my case, it's right underneath the steering wheel, right next to the emergency brake. Pop open the hood. Case for my 2003 Buick Lesabre, the air filter is located right here. Now, to access this, what you're going to want to do is remove this hose, and in order to remove the hose, you have to loosen up this clamp right here, and loosen up this clamp right here, you'll need to loosen up this fastener right here. And this is where this comes in play right here, because it makes it a lot easier, a lot faster to save time. First thing we're going to do is open up our engine oil cap like that. So to the side. This is where your gloves go into play, so it's pretty easy. Rotate it like that, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Pop it open just like that, and this flops open just like that. You can leave that connected if you like. Pull this open. Just like that. This comes in handy right here. You want to make sure you have it set to the reverse position, just like that. And it'll just loosen up just like that. Just like that. This is where the rubber gloves come into play, because it's easier to remove everything that's very stiff to get to. These two clips right here, they snap up just like that. Good. From right here, you can just pop it open and slide it up because of these tabs. These tabs make it easier to remove and install. You can look just right down there. They slide in, so there is no wrong way to remove or install. Remove your old engine air filter. Now, it doesn't look too bad. You always want to inspect to see if there's a lot of dust, if it's darker than usual. It still looks pretty good, but since I already have the new air filter waiting, we might as well just install the new one right now. Also, one thing you want to do is inspect the inside and make sure nothing is inside. In my case, I have a leaf right there. I don't know how that got in there, but good thing we just looked. Just toss that to the side since that's nature right there. You want to look around and see nothing wrong. You could do a little bit wipe down. Now the fun part, which is unboxing your new parts. Now with these premium air filters for STP, they come in with plastic wrapping. So we'll take our new air filter and install it in. And make sure this lines up so that way it fits, so that way this door will securely close and lock in place, just like so. Of course, close it up. It pivots just like that, just to make sure. If it doesn't pivot like that, you didn't put it in right, you didn't put it into the tabs properly. So make sure they pivot just like that and they are aligned. So in my case, mine are aligned. Lock it up by closing the tabs. make sure this tab right here, you can see that goes over. Make sure it's seated around. Make sure this one goes in first, and then this one over here. Make sure you have that covered. So last thing you want to do is rotate it. A little tip to make this easier: you don't want to tighten it all the way when this is still right here, because you won't be able to rotate it. Tighten it up just a little bit, so that way you still have a little space, a little room. Push that down to have this rotate, so that way this and this right there are fastened right there, and once you do that, you can fasten it all the way right here. And another tip, you can loosen this up just to get a little bit more space, and then when you're done with that, boom, just like that. You always want to return the cover to your engine, so make sure this right here goes into there, and then let it down just like that. Tighten that up right there, and then replace your oil cap. And that's all there is to it. Now, after this video, you should be able to learn how to remove and install your new engine air filter for your 2000 and 2005 Buick Lesabre. In my case, it's 2003. And there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, you learned how to replace or even locate where your air filter is, how to take it all off, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and last but not least, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet, so you can learn more videos on how to maintain your vehicle, whether or not it's a Buick, whether or not it's a GM, but the concept is the same. Until next video, guys, this is Jay. Be recklessly safe.